Just looking back at the weekend first, good performance.
Yeah, it was a good performance. It felt pleasing at the time. Watching it back was pleasing. Just shame we couldn't get over the line and take one of our opportunities. But performance-wise, for the first game of the season, very pleasing in terms of fitness and how we went about it. A couple of things we had to deal with building up to the game, etc. So yeah, disappointing not to win the game, but performance-wise, pleased.
How disruptive is that when you've got what happened with Aaron and you've got what happened in Zach? How does that change the mindset?
It's not ideal, but I don't think it affected us too much. I think, like, there's always something in football, there's always something going on, and you've had your best performances when there's been carnage sometimes as a player or a coach, and sometimes your worst performances when everything's been perfect. So you just have to deal with what's put in front of you. Wasn't ideal, but it was what it was. And to be fair, I thought Joe Riley stepped in and performed really well, and it was a good performance. So no excuses. We just didn't take our opportunities when we got them. Keeper played very well, which often happens when someone comes back to their old club. Like I say, on another day we could have come away with 3 points and would have been really pleased. But going back to that first game of the season, fitness levels and performance levels were really pleasing.
And when you've had your first game of the season, you want your fans to feel enthused. What's it like knowing that they've gone away thinking, yeah, there's something here?
I hope so. Yeah, it was really good. Everyone said it, but with the crowd in and they stayed with us, they were really positive, and they got behind us. And hopefully, the extra ones, that did come, that sometimes and hour they could come soon enough that they want to come back down. Yeah, but like I said, next time they come, we want to get a home win for them, and that'll keep even more of them keep coming down to watch.
Carabao Cup next. What a team to be coming up against.
Yeah, I think when the draw came out, it was you're like, oh, that's a good one, ex-Premier, a good one, and you're like, well, it'll be a difficult one because it's Premier League ground, Premier League team just come down. Obviously, probably the toughest away from home, probably the toughest draw we could have got to progress. But we're really excited about it. Looking forward to the game, and we want to go there and get a result and get through to the next round. We know how tough it's going to be, but in terms of excitement for that game, I think it was a good draw.
And they've kept so many of that team together, haven't they? That was what their aim through the summer, because they want to go again. So what a prospect ahead of us.
You look at the starting 11 from Saturday against Birmingham, you look at the bench, and then you looked at the ones that weren't involved, and you look and you think, they're not saying they're injured, so they have some squad. So yeah, I don't know what team they'll play tomorrow night, but they probably have 25, almost 30 players that could play very strong, all with Premier League experience, international experience, new manager, obviously Premier League experience as well. Going to a ground, that's fantastic. Surface will be great. So, like I say, it's a good draw for us. But we're not going for the doubt. We're going to try and progress to the next round, and with our squad, hopefully we can do that.
Gaffer quite open on Saturday with the press. He dropped a big hint that we might look at other options and change things a little bit. Have you got anything in mind that you can tell us?
I think we've done it all season, pre-season. Sorry, we've changed it about, and all our squad are capable of playing. And we're at that stage where we have, we've got 3-4 games in the first 10 days of the season. So there will be opportunities for people. Taylor, Josh, local Cumbrian boys. If they get the opportunity tomorrow night or opportunities coming up, they've got to take it. They're in the squad to play, not to make up the numbers. And they'll say they need that opportunity to show that, which is fair. But we've got a squad that that they're capable of playing, and that when they get that chance, they have to take it and give more problems to the manager.
I know you haven't finalised the squad, so none of this is set in stone, but it could be that there are opportunities for people here.
Yeah, we'll make changes. We don't know exactly how many. We'll finalise that this morning, but there will be opportunities for people. It will be changed from Saturday, but it'll be a team that we pick to go there and try and win the game. Believe can win the game in whatever shape we go. And like I say, we've got some really exciting young Cumbrian players. I mentioned Taylor, mentioned Josh, Louis Bell, Mampala didn't play, got Lucas in. We've got a lot of players, that are capable of playing and chomping at the bit. A couple that I haven't mentioned that I hope to be involved tomorrow night or Saturday or at Port Vale. So we feel we have a good squad, and all ones not made to make up numbers, capable of playing at any given time.
The fans are excited about this. The likes of Josh Dixon, Taylor Charters, Louis Bell, they're not just names that are in a squad. They're players that they want to see break through, and I suppose if they do get the opportunity, it's about them taking it.
I say they will get an opportunity sometime, be it tomorrow night, Saturday or Tuesday, potentially tomorrow night, and they have to take it. And Taylor done well when he had an opportunity for the first team. If he gets another chance, he has to really do that to try and implement himself into the team. Josh is waiting for that chance. He's come back from injury, and he has to step up to the mark with the ability he has. He's more than capable. And Louis Bell against Blackpool showed, he was disappointed with his performance and spoke to him, which shows how his mentality is. He wasn't happy with it, wasn't pleased to play. He was disappointed with his performance, and at times I thought he did well. So that's credit to him. And it's important, when they get that chance, they've been at the club a long time, they're desperate to play and they're desperate to do well, which is great, but when you get that opportunity you have to do well. It's not a given.
And the Aaron situation, I know it's still early in the week and we're still sort of recovering from the confirmation yesterday. Gav, where are we at with that? What happens now in terms of recruiting?
Well, obviously on the lookout. We're always on the lookout. I know people get frustrated, but we want it to be the right one, the one that fits the model and fits the group, because like the mentality of the group's good and good attitude, etc. So yeah, there's people out there. It's a hard market because everyone's looking for a centre half, a young, experienced, quick, slow, great in the air centre half. Like everyone's looking for a centre forward that runs like the wind and scores lots of goals. So yeah, no, it's a competitive market. It's one that we can assure people we are working hard on, and we'll see where we're at. Wish Aaron all the best. It's a good opportunity for him and his family, and as a person I respect him, so I wish him all the best in the future.
I suppose with the way you've just listed a lot of lads who are, you've said that whoever plays tomorrow, everybody's ready, everybody wants to play, so that takes a little bit of the pressure off in terms of speeding up a replacement or having to rush to get a replacement.
Yeah, we have people, Morgan Feeney, he probably frustrated, didn't play Saturday, he's done well pre-season, unfortunately got injured against Blackpool, which probably hampered his chances of starting Saturday. Corey Whelan, I thought he was, as the game went on especially, looked really assured and good on the ball, so no, there's no rush, we want it to be the right one.
And in terms of the season, how does it feel to be back in amongst it, Gav?
Great, it felt great Saturday. I think we commented on the bench, it felt real again. I think we've commented it on in the past, but it felt, football's back properly.
Thanks for your time.